Hi guys, welcome back. Today I would love to talk to you guys about an interesting article that I read the other day that is addressing problem behaviors in young people. Some people act out, especially young people and adolescents, is because they have a hard time regulating their emotions. And it's a common problem because they either haven't learned to the ability to cope with their emotions in a constructive way, or they continue to struggle with self regulation as they get older because of not getting the right support. So, the good news is that self regulation is a skill that can be learned like any other, and parents or another support network, such as educators or teachers, can play a big role in helping young people or adolescents to handle their emotions. And here are some techniques that I want to summarize to help young people calm down instead of them acting out. One of them is to really helping them take the time to notice and name that feeling that is coming up for them without identifying with it or judging it, because by paying attention to how we are feeling, we can actually take the first step of learning how to manage that feeling. So sometimes just by articulating that emotion helps it to diffuse it. For instance, I am angry, and then pay attention to the thought that was connected with it. Because often we try to pretend that we don't have any negative feelings because it's not easy to acknowledge negative feelings, right? Until it becomes too late, and then that's typically when we feel terrible, or it actually gets worse because we are not dealing with that feeling, so it gets more intense also. So we want to make sure that we acknowledge and name that feeling, and even just speaking it out, which helps us calm down. Because of that acknowledging of that negative feeling, we can make it seem less powerful, because we can actually help ourselves to think more constructively about what to do with that feeling once we actually know it, right? And parents again, or teachers can help to do this by modeling their own behavior. For instance, let's say if you're a parent and you're upset because you forgot something at the grocery store, you can share that feeling with your children or with your teen or adolescent, and you can say, I'm feeling really frustrated right now. I forgot to get the milk. And then, after you acknowledged how you feel, you can model by problem solving. For instance, you can say, I'm going to take some deep breath right now because I feel that typically helps me calm down. And then once you're feeling better, you can ask yourself, how can I solve this problem? And then brainstorm ideas how you can get that milk, or who could support you in that. And you will be surprised how young people pick up on that skill that you're modeling. And of course, they might need extra support with that as they begin to learn how to deal with their own feelings, especially if they're stronger. But that is the first step, to be that role model. And then also help them, for instance, if you see that a young person looks upset, ask them how they're feeling, right? And really make sure that that young person feels safe to be able to share with you and actually tell you how they're feeling. Um, for instance, sad or anxious or angry, so that they get that possibility and opportunity to acknowledge how they're feeling. And then also just listening without trying to fix their emotions, which can be hard too, so that takes practice. Sometimes, if we invalidate young people's feeling by just saying, oh, it isn't that bad, you will be fine, it can actually make a young person feel worse because they think that their feelings are wrong and that they shouldn't be feeling that way. So instead, we want to validate their emotion by saying, yes, that sounds frustrating, or yes, you do look disappointed, right? And then encourage healthy ways of dealing with that emotions, such as deep breathing or giving it a break so we can really calm down. And that will really help them to know, wow, why is it that they are feeling, and it's okay that I'm feeling that way. It's not a bad thing if I'm angry, right? Sometimes if we don't again deal with these strong emotions also as parents, you know, Parents can sometimes get blindsided by the strong emotions young people show during a tantrum, but kids don't usually go from calm to sobbing or being angry in an instant. Even if it seems like that, usually it's because that feeling has been building up over time like a wave. So we want to make sure, according to body language and face language, that we really ask children and young people as well as adolescents how we are feeling or how they are feeling. It is really possible for young people to learn to manage those emotions, even if they seem overwhelming. And again, it's really by acknowledging and noticing them first, naming them so that they know exactly what that emotion is, and then really deal with solutions such as deep breathing, taking a break, and then coming back to talk about that situation. So I hope this helped. I wish you guys a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, lots of love.